Greetings, Evil Genius here, and I'm joined again today by Connor. Say hello, Connor. Hello. Now, today I'm going to be talking to you about pricing, which I think Connor would agree with me is one of the top two most important topics we cover. Pricing and positioning, positioning is the other one. Pricing and positioning are the two most important things, and you need to get them right, otherwise the rest it becomes moot. Now, just to give you some perspective of how much there is to this and how important it is and why I can't cover it all. And indeed, I'm not going to cover it all for free because I don't work for free. In the summer of 2017, I did a 2-day event, 6 hours each day, recorded video, on one day on pricing, one day on positioning. And then in the November, I did 2 days on positioning itself alone. So that's 18 hours of stuff on positioning and 6 hours on pricing. And I still have more to say. I could write an entire fucking War and Peace sized tome on the topics. It's that important. And to give you some perspective on how important it is in your business, on a 35% markup, okay, which is about, it's not unreasonable for most businesses in most industries, 35% markup. If you increase your prices by 10%, you get a, what is it again? You get a 38.6% increase in your profits. And if you decrease by 10%, you get the same, don't you? Yeah? You get the same you get the same decrease in your profits. You slash them. And let's face it, you walk down the fucking high street and you will see discounts of 10%, 20%, 50%, 70% and more as a matter of course. No wonder those businesses are going out of business. And they only cut their prices because they feel they have to. Now I'm going to tell you right now, okay, price isn't even that important. And price is definitely not the most important thing at all. There are far more important things, such as things people want. Reliability. They want quality. They want good service. They want peace of mind. What they need, they need timely delivery. They need full product knowledge and service knowledge. They need a solution to their problems. All these things are more important than price. Again, I can prove to you very simply that price is not the most important thing. Simply by saying, if it was, then everything you see around you, from the computer I'm using to record this, to the very expensive chest of drawers behind me, to everything in my office, to the cars you drive, the clothes you wear, the food you eat, if price was the only thing, if price was even the most important thing, then there would only be one version of everything. One model, one manufacturer, one price, and that would be the lowest. Well, we all know that's not true. I very much doubt you eat the cheapest food you can buy because it's the cheapest. I very much doubt you go to the cheapest restaurants, wear the cheapest clothes, drive the cheapest car. There are some things for which you will sometimes maybe grudgingly pay a premium, but there are other things you will willingly go out of your way to spend a lot of money on because you love it. It's your thing. I mean, fucking hell. How much money will people spend on, say, golfing equipment and paraphernalia? I know people who are selling golfing coaching for, I don't know, 2.5k to 7.5k a time, for programs. I mean, you wouldn't catch me doing that. I wouldn't pay 50 quid because I'm not fucking interested in golf. What about you, No. You are? No. Make your fucking mind up, will you? He's a bit thick, as I say. Please don't be upset. You're upset. He's not thick. You're special, aren't you? Yeah. We know he's special. He went to a good school. It was approved, wasn't it, mate? Yeah. You don't even understand that, do you? No, because you're too young, aren't you? Yes. Anyway, so pricing is absolutely paramount. And the simplest thing you can do to grow your business, to increase your profits, and to make yourself more authoritative and credible in your niche, is just increase your prices. I mean, if you ever take away one tip from me ever, just do this. Increase your prices by 10%. That's all I'm asking, just 10%. It's not much, is it? No. Just 10% increase in your prices. And then when you realise that nobody actually gives a fuck about it, increase them again and again and again. And keep doing it until you start getting genuine price resistance. And even then, stick to your guns, because when people object to your prices, they're not saying they don't want what you're selling, are they? No. What they're saying is, you've not shown me sufficient value. Or one tip, you've not shown me sufficient value for the price you're asking for it. And that's actually an invitation to sell it a little bit harder. So yeah, I know it's a lot of money. We are the most expensive provider of this service in our town. And I'm glad you asked that, because here's why. And then you can tell them. You see, no one can provide the best service, best quality products and a low price. You can pick any two of those three. And if you ask people, which one of those do you not want? Very few people will say, well, I don't really want top quality. I don't want great service. I want everything but the low. I don't care about the rest. I just want a low price. And if you do get people like that, then what do we do with them, Connor? Yeah, we say no. We don't deal with them, because low price buyers are the worst kind of buyers. Because they are difficult to satisfy. They're never satisfied. They are slow to pay, if they pay at all. They always want more and more and more for less and less and less. And then because you're selling at a low price, what you're doing is you're working harder and harder and harder for less and less and less. And that means you actually can't deliver the quality and the service you should be able to deliver. Well, that brings resentment on both sides. And low price buyers are not loyal. Right? As soon as someone else is selling it cheaper down the road, what do, Connor? Yeah, exactly. They just fuck off down the road, don't they? Price selling is a really bad idea. And even your clients don't benefit. You know why? Let's take the PT example, okay? You get someone who's spent £67 for a 3-month program and they don't turn up. What have they lost? Nothing. So there's no incentive for them to turn up. But if you have spent 5k, like I make field charges, if you spent 5k to get a good program and to be coached and mentored and get the shape and the body you want, and you don't turn up, you're a fucking idiot. You've got a lot of skin in the game. You have a real incentive to comply and be compliant and to complete the program. It benefits you to charge more, doesn't it? See? Connor agrees. He knows. He's a bit thick, but he knows that, don't you? Oh, you get... No, look, he's not really thick. No, he's special. Aren't you, mate? Yeah, we love you, really. So anyway, pricing. And this is what we do. When we help you in our third step, the third step of the process, is we've been through the process of getting your extreme clarity on what you're selling and to whom, and a few other business processes that we look at. We have looked at your outcome as opposed to your result or your thing or whatever you're selling. And then we start looking at your pricing. And as more often than not, the first thing we'll do is we'll tell you to increase them. And we'll give you reasons to increase them and give you the structure and the concepts and the copy almost to go through the selling process and to plug into your business to increase your prices. The next thing we do is positioning, and I'll cover that tomorrow. In the meantime, if you'd like to talk to me, there's no point in talking to him. If you want to talk to me about your business, your pricing and all the rest of it, click the link below and fix a time to talk, and we'll take it from there. All right, mate? See you later. Say bye. Bye. Ta-da, we're out of here.